Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? I would say long awaited, but I ordered this Sunday, guys. It's Thursday for me. I ordered it Sunday. Did I order it Sunday? Sunday, well, technically Monday. So it's only been 3 days, I believe. Does it say on here? But I've been waiting well, I'm looking, I think I can talk and read at the same time. I have been waiting for a very long time to order this. I've bought from this company before, but I got some ice yarn. I have been window shopping, and coveting, drooling over the yarns on their site, which have been, since the first time when I got it, they've had a lot of changes. You know, they've done away with some yarns. They've added a lot of yarns. There's a lot on ice to choose from, right? And it is, if you're not familiar, from Turkey. I'm hoping that this will be an awesome thumbnail. I know normally when I'm recording, like at concerts, I can take video, but like, first of all, you guys are way over there. And I think it will only stop recording if I hit my button. So hopefully this will come up as a thumbnail. I'm sure I can figure out how to take a still. I know I can figure it out. I know how to do that. Anyway, I'm smart sometimes. Ice yarn. That being said, this is, like I said, it came really, really fast because it's from Turkey. If you are not familiar with ice yarns, I'm going to peel back the thing a little bit. I saw a weight on here. This is, 3.45, so 0.05 shy of 3.5 kilograms of, I know I said that weird. I was going to say kilos, and then I changed it at the last second to kilograms, and 3.5 basically kilograms of yarn. And that's what this looks like. And they pack it so well, right? So I'm going to start snipping it open. Super, super, super worried about cutting yarn because they pack this very tightly. Because if you're not familiar, one of people's hang-ups about ice yarn is the shipping. Now, first of all, the shipping that I paid for, and I'll see if this invoice has it on here, but the shipping took, what did I just say, 3 days from Turkey. That's faster than Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby by far. If you've ever ordered from Hobby Lobby, if you've gotten it quickly, you are lucky. Very, very, very lucky. Anytime, I don't do a lot of online orders for Hobby Lobby. I like to just go to Hobby Lobby and peruse and stuff. But the online order or two that I did took forever, it seemed like. I think I had ordered once. I only ordered like 2 or 3 balls, and that came okay, like in a timely manner. But otherwise, yeah, I was waiting, you guys. I was waiting. And these came so quickly. And they did the last time. Like, that hasn't changed in the years, you know, since I started buying, like when I first bought ice. Because I think I put in 2 or 3 orders before, and now this one. So I'm pretty excited because it's been a while. Now I'll say one of the yarns that I got, so they have, I'm not going to say they're dupes. I mean, they are dupes, but they're their own yarns. You know, they're not trying to be Premier Yarns, but their yarns that they have are, oh, look at all the colory goodness of this. I don't know if you can see, there's even some rainbow in there. Okay. Anyway, they have a lot of the cakes, the like frosty cakes or sweet rolls and that kind of, is it frosty rolls? Frost roll? Smoothie is another one, I think, and they have some of those. If you look around the site, if you look on cakes, I think all of them are under the same heading, which is just like cakes or something like that. But there's a lot of like for the Premier like sweet rolls and things, there's a lot of like dupes for them. And I will say, I'm gonna say right now, I think I was a little bit wrong, but one of the things that I ordered, I have had a Premier sweet roll when I first started yarn crafting as an adult. So my grandma did plastic canvas. So I helped her with that kind of stuff when I was a kid. But when I learned how to knit, I picked up at Joann's and I'll show it to you in a little bit, but I picked up a Premier sweet roll. And it was, we'll get into the color and stuff later. Anyway, I bought 2 of them because that's what they had, was 2. And come to find out, that was in the first batch that I was aware of that Premier started discontinuing colors and making other colors. And it's probably been because it's only 2, Premier sweet rolls are, they're kind of small cakes. And, I like making blankets and such. That being said, I have been like holding and hoarding them and just coveting onto them. Coveting on, I don't think that's proper. But anyway, loving on them, wanting to make them something. And I thought I had found an exact duplicate on the Ice Yarn site. Now, like I said, peeking through, as you saw, there was another bag inside of this bag. So, I guess I should continue popping it open. Looking through that plastic, I don't think that I was successful in finding the exact dupe. However, this yarn order is only going to be 3 or 4 different kinds of yarn. Just maybe more than that. I don't remember how many, but I ordered like multiples of them. So the type of yarn, the type of cake that I did get, if it's not an exact match, I still think it's absolutely stunning, at least on the website. So we'll see. But I found it absolutely stunning, and I bought what I think is enough to do something with. So with or without my original 2. So I heard these were vacuum sealed. I mean, they're very tight. This thing is packed like a freaking yarn brick. And it's not, it is to some degree vacuum sealed. So you can see the yarn is squished up. Look at those beautiful colors in there. So, but it's not like, no, it's probably pretty vacuum sealed. I'm going to take that all back. It's vacuum sealed. So let me snip this open. Sorry about all the crinkles. I've never minded the crinkles in people's videos when they're like, oh, I'm sorry about that. It doesn't ever bother me, but I know it bothers people. But I feel like if you are clicking on an ice yarn video and you're familiar with ice yarn, you probably already know that. You know what you're getting yourself into, right? Okay. We're in now. Oh, it's so pretty. I am also going to continue the crinkling here and cut out what I think is the invoice. Come on, don't make my video awkward. Hopefully I fixed the sound, because I did go through and try, and the sound came out fine, but I know my last video, my long video, the sound was messed up. Like my mouth went moving, and then my voice came, like count to 5 and you could hear my voice. Nobody's commented. You guys have all been really sweet and not made a comment, but I know it's there now. I didn't preview it. That video was a mess getting up too. I was a mess in it, and it was a mess getting up there. But it got up, and sorry, it's just going to stay that way, I guess. Let's see. So these are duplicates, but I believe on here somewhere there's a list of the yarn. I'm trying not to show anything that was going to flash my envelope, or my address, not my envelope. I just wanted to say the word envelope. Okay. I'm prepared now. So since I built up this mystique. Oh, these are they feel nice. I have a bag split open, I'm just gonna say. So it's definitely not a dupe, but it's beautiful. There's basically an extra color added in to this cake that one doesn't have, and that one has a color this doesn't have. I will just show you. I can't find this anywhere. I've looked on eBay, Etsy. If I can ever find any of it, I want it so bad. It is in the color Root Beer Pop. Look at this. Look at this. Is that not stunning? Now, I know this one's not the ice yarn. This is the Premier. This is the sweet roll that I've had. I've had 2 of these kicking around. I love them. This was when I first realized how much I loved like the vintagey fall colors. I knew I love fall colors, but like this one really struck me as like a vintage. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. If you're not familiar, I will tell you real quick, because their Premier sweet rolls are still a thing, but this color is not, which makes me die inside a little bit. They're a medium 4-weight. They are 100% acrylic. This cake has 245 yards, which is 224 meters. It's 5 ounces, which is 140 grams. It does say machine wash on cold, tumble dry. It recommends a 5mm knitting needle and a 5.5 crochet hook. 100% acrylic. Now, where were you made? Made in Turkey. So it's made in Turkey. Okay. So that is what I got. I'm not going to say the website had brown. No, it does look, but it looks like it did on the website. My stupid self just didn't come grab this yarn, and because I was so excited about this, I was like, it's got to be it. Still haven't found this in any other yarn, and I can't find any more of these once again. But that being said, let's look at these and see. I had at least one split bag, because if you're not familiar with all of the crinkling from Ice Yarns, they have, all of their bags have sticky, like these are the bags people tend to buy from like Temu and Amazon and stuff to sort their yarn in. Or you can just buy it all from Ice and it'll come in it. But it did come split this time. Usually that's not a thing. So like it's not a big deal. It hasn't been for me anyway. These are pretty soft. They're not as soft as the sweet roll, but they've also been vacuum sealed. I mean, they're soft. Don't get me twisted. They're soft. This is also 4-weight. This is 140 grams. And what did I say this was? 140 grams. It's taller. And it's more compressed, like I said. 225 meters. 224 meters. Same difference, you know. They also recommend a 5mm knitting needle. They don't have a crochet hook listed, but let's just say it's the same. Now this is older. It's been in my collection for a while. It's got a bit of a halo going on because it's been sitting with another cake, so they've been rubbing. But very soft. So I mean, they always have a few fibrous halo bits, right? It's not a halo yarn, don't get me wrong. It's just a value acrylic type of feel, but let me see. Made in Turkey, obviously still. And did they put the label on this? This is called Cakes Yellow Gold Brown. But this is brown. I mean, this is orange to me. This is an orange color too, yes. But this is orange. Like this is goldish orange to me, and this is rust orange to me. Both at the camera and back here. Back here is usually a little more appropriate. It's not brown. It's definitely not this brown. The colors are not as saturated. They're not as dark. It's not the same yarn. But now that that part is, the great sadness is out of the way, the great hunt for that sweet roll still continues. This is still a beautiful, beautiful yarn. I love it. Let's see, there's a pull, but does it pull? I think it's the outside tucked in. Yeah, it was not a pull from the center moment for me. You know, I like to pull from, oh, but there is one there. I'm not going to pull it. I want to pull it just to prove that it's going to pull out the center, but you guys believe me, right? So I'll pull it enough. It says it's a 4-weight. It is a 4-weight. I'd say, no, it's a pretty good 4-weight. It's not like a thick 4. You know, sometimes yarn comes in a thick 4, but it's not like a mandala 3. It is a 4-weight yarn. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. A 2-pack. They come 2 to a pack. Or $6.99. So that's, if that was $7, that would be $3.50 a cake. Is that right? I think I just purchased and didn't care because normally stuff's okay. Well, anyway, $6.99. I bought 3 of these. I'm gonna pull the other 2 out to get to the other yarn. I bought 3 of these, so I have 6 cakes of this. And for 6 cakes of it, it's only $20.97. So very, very, very pretty. I love it so much, and I think it's beautiful, and I don't care that it's not the same. Like, I wish it was just because of the great hunt, right, for that one, but I don't care because this one on its own is gorgeous. I would pair that with a brown like Red Heart or Premier Basic or a Bernat value, some kind of value acrylic. I would pair it with like that and maybe an avocado. Stunning. It's going to be stunning. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my God, I'm so excited about that. Okay. No broken bags on this, but here's the other 2. I'm just going to set them up here. Out of your sight, yes, but I am very much hoping that doesn't tumble. Then, while I was yarn buying, set these up here. No, not. It's gonna fall. Okay. I'm just gonna pull everything out. We're gonna rip the Band-Aid off and get everything out of this bag so you don't have to deal with the crinkling if you don't like it. I decided what I needed in my life. I have some of this. I'm not trying to match colors to something different. I have this exact yarn. I bought Magic Glitz. I think it's called Orange Brown Salmon. It's cut off, but let me just show you the number, which I fiddled with my camera settings because I think that was showing up backwards too. Hopefully it's forward for you guys now. But with ice yarn, if you just put in the number, it should come up. But it is, it's Magic Glitz. Now there's Magic Glitz and there's Magic Glitz Rainbow. And they both show up on the same, if you look up Magic Glitz, they show up. I have not bought Magic Glitz Rainbow, but I have watched some videos and it sounds to me like it is a harsher yarn than Magic Glitz. So if you happen to get Magic Glitz Rainbow and you do think that it's harsh or scratchy, I don't know if it was described as scratchy, but they're not the same and people seem disappointed by it. It's not Magic Glitz. I'm just saying. Just saying. Like, I know it says literally Magic Glitz Rainbow, but they added that rainbow in and something about it's not the same. I had 1 or 2 packs of this and I decided that I needed more of it because blanket. Yeah, I bought 2 of them. Just double checking. And they've been, again, vacuum sealed, so they're pretty compressed right now. But I'm assuming you can see all that. Look at that glitter. Look at that glitter. And I know a lot of people who buy Magic Glitz get the rainbow colors, and I like the rainbow colors too. You know, I've been loving my rainbows lately, but this color, like, first of all, I wanted some more to make a bigger project, but this color, I'm trying to like bloom it out a little too. Sorry if you're like, what are you doing to your yarn? This color is something I already had. It's very fall-y, vintagey. It's beautiful looking. It's so stunning. It doesn't smell bad from what I can smell. You know, my nose is not well. It is not a properly functioning nose, apparently. But it's got this beautiful, and let me see. It's made in Turkey. It's all, I think Ice Yarns is all made in Turkey, I'm pretty sure. It is 95% acrylic. It is 5% Lorax, which is that stunning silver shine through it. Magic Glitz. This is 100 grams. It's 360 meters. It is classified as a light 3-weight, and they suggest a 4 to a 4.5 knitting needle. So like a 5, 5.5, 6 crochet hook. But light 3, which would put it, it should be about a like a mandala cake, like the thickness of that. And I would say that's accurate. I think it is a good 3-weight yarn. It may be even a little thicker than mandala, but it's not a 4-weight. It is not a 4-weight. It's gorgeous. Tell me that's not stunning. My phone is, I had like 5 people text me just now. So yeah, 4 of those come to a pack, and I got 2 packs. So I have 8 of these, and I believe I know I have one because I literally saw it on my shelf and decided I couldn't just yank that out as easily as the cake. So I came in here without it, but it's the same. I don't need to compare it. It is the same. So first one, second one, they're so pretty. Oh, so that, and then, so I had those, and I had so many more yarns. Like, you know how you just go and pick through your cart, or pick through and add stuff to your cart, and you're just kind of basically window shopping, and later if you decide to buy it, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I got another text. Just my brain. It sits there. My brain's back. It sits in your cart. And if you decide to pull the trigger, you start taking some out. Okay, well, I only want to spend this much, so let me see if I can get it down, you know, back and forth. I do that a lot with ice yarn, especially because I want some of everything, right? So there's one yarn in particular that every single time I check, and most of you who shop ice yarns who are interested in this yarn, I feel like have the same issue. Every time it's looked for, they never have it. Do you know what yarn I'm talking about? I'm gonna give you a second. If you do, write it down below. Like, what yarn would you look for on Ice website that is never there in any of the colors? One night I happened to be just browsing through again, and one color of this yarn was in stock. So I started madly adding it to my cart to see how many I could get. And I knew I had to pull the trigger on that. So that's why I ended up getting just 2 other colors of yarn, and I got usable quantities because I had to delete at least $100, $150 worth of yarn to get this yarn, okay? I'm gonna show you. You should have had your answers locked in by now. Guys, do you know, if you're familiar with ice yarn, do you know what this is? It's like liquid, well, it's not liquid. It's like gold. It is like gold. This is Picasso. Ice yarn Picasso. Did they even put, oh my gosh, this stuff flew out of there so quickly. I don't think they put, you know how I've been showing you the number sticker tag thing on the bag? They didn't even put that on here. So unless it's on the actual label. But I can tell you it was the only color available. It was the only color available. I'm gonna open this. I have only ever had, I think, 2 balls of this in a different color, totally different, beautiful colorway. I'm staring at it right now. That my friend Bella had sent me. And guys, can you see the halo? You see that halo on it? It doesn't show up very well, but there at the bottom you can see it a lot better. There is a halo. It's so soft. It's so soft. It's so beautiful. There is like this little shine. This one is a chain spun or blown yarn, because like you can see the almost pearlescent chain running in the middle, and then all this fiber is stuck to it, blown on top of it, however you want to put it. This is like a cloud. This is as cloudy as cloud cakes, except different. Cloud cakes are not chain spun. They're not anything like that. Do they have a colorway on here? I don't think they do. I don't remember what this particular one was called, but I will say I checked the website today and it's gone. So I told you, gone. There's no color stocked. This Picasso is 44% acrylic and 56% polyester. It is classified as a 4-weight yarn. This little ball is 50 grams, which is 115 meters. They do say give or take 5 meters too on all of them. And they suggest a 5mm knitting needle. So 5-6 millimeter crochet hook probably. I think that's all. Everything else is just like the generic ice yarns. It does say Picasso right there. I don't know. Right there. But it doesn't have the colorway. It doesn't have the colorway on the bag. And for it being a 4-weight, I would agree with, especially with the fluff. You're not going to want to crochet it super tight because that's the beauty of the fluff. It's so luxurious, you guys. I could just, for some reason, I always thought there was wool in this, but I would say pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised for my friends who can't have wool, because wool doesn't bother me, but I'm very lucky, I guess, with that, with all the wool yarns that I like. This is a dream. This is a dream. So happy to have found it. I'm so happy I got it. And look at all the beautiful, I'm going to show you again. Look at all the beautiful rainbow colors. And there's that shine, that sheen, that shimmer just below it. Like below the surface, I mean, you know, of the beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. That, my friends, is a blanket waiting, because it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And this has 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a pretty like pink predominant, like pink really stands out to me because there's a pink and there's like a coral color in it, but it is a rainbow. It's got purples, we got blues, we got greens, we got yellows. It's a rainbow, but I call it like a pink dominated rainbow, and I love it. And it's squishy, beautiful gorgeousness. Okay. Apparently whenever ice is sold out, you can get them on Amazon. The ones I saw seemed pricey to me on Amazon, like for, you know, but I mean, you're getting it from Amazon, from other people who've bought it, etc. It's not from Ice Yarns. I don't think any of the sellers were ice themselves. So, I mean, if you want it, the demand is, it's there, but you pay what you pay, I guess. And I was waiting for this moment, to be honest with you, but I got 4 of them, you guys. I got 4 of them. What is that? 32? There's 8. 16 is 2 of them. There's 4 of them. So 16, 32, right? 32 little balls of this gorgeousness. And it definitely wants to be a blanket. How many yards did I say again? You guys, I just said it. I'm gonna open it back up. I guess I just wanted to touch it again. 115. Oh man, I can't math all that. That would be 830, 60, 90, 900 and, man, my math. I think 920 per bag times 4. I'm not even going to try it. It says 3,600. Probably more than that when you add in the end of the... My brain and math don't work, man. I was an English major in college. I could spell and grammar check anything for you, but I cannot math off the top of my head to save my life. Can't do it. Like, I could if I really sat here and thought, you don't need to sit here and watch me for 2 full minutes trying to math this, something like that. Oh, it's not one of my strong suits. You know, we all have different strong suits, and that's not one of mine. I got a lot of this Picasso yarn, and it makes me so happy. So happy. I don't know what kind of blanket it's going to be yet, but it's going to be a blanket, and it's going to be a comfy, cozy, I want to say silky, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And you saw my last video. I have been wanting to surround myself with happiness and happy colors. And like, not only does this make me happy, but you know, let me grab one of these. This makes me happy. Like, this makes me extremely happy. And I can't reach the other one right now, so I'm going to do it separately, I guess, but don't fall. Don't fall. Don't do it. This makes me happy. I didn't want to let go of the Picasso. These make me happy. And that was what I wanted this to do. So we're on track. So I hope that you like looking at my ice yarn. I am so ecstatic that it came. I'm so ecstatic that it came so quickly. I'm definitely going to fit this onto my shelf in the living room. Has my ice yarn collection nearly. Bella sent me, like I said, 2 little Picassos that are hanging out in here so that I can look at them all the time until I use them. And other than that, I don't think I have any other ice yarn in here. I'm pretty sure it's all out there. With that being said, I'm going to cut it, I'd say short, but it's been 32 minutes. So I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know which one you liked, or if you've been looking for any of these, and let me know what you like from the site. If you're an ice shopper, or if you've never shopped, if you would like to, you know, maybe you window shop too. I window shopped for quite a while before I bought. So, all right. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.